Hey friends, today Goblin Griff is going to be playing some Wii Party 4-player minigames. He'll be playing against Masaki, Ryan, and Marco. We play all our games with commentary and try to offer educational and helpful tips. If you find them useful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It really means a lot to us. Alright Griffin, go ahead and get started. We'll just play every minigame, give our tips as you play it to the start. Okay, the first minigame is called Derby Dash. It's time for a horse race. Giddy up to the finish line, but be careful not to use up your horse's energy too soon. Our tip for this game is pretty straightforward. Coast along until the last quarter pole and then start shaking your Wii remote vigorously. Hopefully that'll propel you to the win. Alright Griffin, go ahead and demonstrate, honey. The next minigame is called Shifty Gifts. The presents are piling up. Don't let them topple over. Our tip for this minigame is to stay as still as possible and then shift to the left or right in the opposite direction of the wind. Alright. Great job, Griffin. Let's go on to the next minigame. The next game is called Chop Chops. It's an old-fashioned veggie chopping contest. The first player to chop up his or her vegetables is the winner. Alright, when the countdown ends, just keep shaking the remote up and down as fast as you can. That should allow you to win this minigame. Alright Griffin, go ahead and demonstrate. It's an onion. Start! Finish! Great job, Griffin. Let's move on to the next minigame. Jumbo Jump. Why take turns when you can all ski jump at the same time? The closer to the end you launch, the longer you'll fly. Yep, just like it says. That's our tip. Jump at the end. Try your best, Griffin. And you tied the record. Let's go on to the next minigame. The next minigame is Ram Jam. Ram Jam. It's a sprint to the finish, but where did all of these sheep come from? Oh well, the race must go on. Our tip for this game is to try to get in front of a CPU as you're running through the maze of rams. Okay, Griffin, go ahead and show him how to do it.
Start! Finish!
Nice win, Griffin. Nice win. Let's move on to the next minigame. The next minigame is called Feathered Frenzy. Grab the feathers to score points. Pinks are worth 1, golds are 3, and leaves are -3. Okay.
Start! Finish!
Nice win, Griffin. Nice win. Let's keep moving along. The next game is called Goal Getters. It's time for some soccer practice. Time your shots and score as many goals as you can in 5 attempts. Okay, our tip for this game is to make sure to kick the ball right when you see the shadow close to your foot. That'll help you get the ball into the goal. Alright, Griffin, let's show everyone how to do it.
Start!
Great job, Griffin. You did perfect.
Finish!
Let's see what the next minigame is and offer our tips. The next minigame is called Saucer Snap. You've only got one shot to snap a photo of the flying saucer. The player who gets it closest to the center wins. Our tip for this game is all about timing. As soon as you hear the UFO or saucer come into the picture, hit that A button. You should be the first one to take a picture of it.
Start! Finish!
There you go. Let's keep moving on, showing our friends how to win each of these minigames. The next minigame is called Crash Balls. Roll your ball around and try to knock your opponents into the holes by crashing into them. Our tip for this game is to stay in the center in the beginning, and then when the center hole disappears, you need to move around to the sides. Only crash if you're pretty sure that you'll knock the CPU into a hole. Alright, Griffin, show them how to do it.
Start!
Great job, Griffin. Way to push him into the holes. Let's see what the next minigame is. It's called Strategy Steps. Pick a number, 1, 3, or 5. If no one else picks it, you'll climb that many steps. First to the top wins. Our strategy is just to always choose the number 5. For some reason, that'll work the majority of the time. Go ahead, Griffin, show them what we mean.
Start!
Like you mixed it up this time, Griffin, but you were able to win. This is one of those random mini games, so always remember, just try your best. Don't get frustrated. Good job, Griffin. Let's move on to the next mini game. The next mini game is called Pearl Plunder. Swim around as a mermaid or merman and collect as many pearls as you can. Oh, and watch out for jellyfish. Okay, our tip for this game is to get the top pearls as quick as you can and then swim to the bottom. Usually the CPUs don't go there right away. Alright. Good job, Griffin. Way to win. Let's move on to the next mini game. The next mini game is called Back Attack. Track down your opponents and shoot the targets on their backs. The last player left cruising wins. Our tip for this game is pretty straightforward. Use those S super boosts to your advantage so you can sneak up behind the CPUs and zap them. Alright, Griffin, go ahead and show everybody.
Start!
Way to sneak up on them, and you didn't need any of the boosters that time. Let's see what's next. The next mini game is called Chin Up Champ. Who could do the most chin-ups in 10 seconds? Let's find out. There's no real strategy to this game. Just hit the A and B buttons as fast as you can. Alright, Griffin, show them how to do it.
Start! Finish!
Great job, honey. Great job. Let's see what's the next minigame. The next minigame is called Walk Off. Walk as close to the distance shown at the start as you can. There are 3 signs to help gauge your strides. Okay, our tip for this game is to start off with a full stride and just count how fast you're going to count as far as you need to go to the final target. Let's demonstrate, Griffin. Go ahead and get started. Okay, 107 yards. Go ahead, full stride, and we'll start counting. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 107.
Finish!
Looks like Griffin's the closest, and he wins. Let's see what the next minigame is. Balloon Buggies. Burst balloons with your Dune Buggy to rack up points. Pink ones are worth 1 point, and gold ones are worth 3 points. Okay, our tip for this game is to always try to go for the yellow balloon. Go ahead, Griffin.
Start!
Great going, Griffin. Keep going on, sharing with our friends how we can win these mini-games. Well, looks like you cleared the first row. You don't have that many mini-games left, so let's just keep going. The next mini-game is called Popgun Posse. Shoot your can to rack up points. Each shot is worth 1 point, but you'll lose 2 points if it hits the ground. We find it very effective to hit your can multiple times if possible and keep your can going as straight up as possible. Alright, Griffin, go ahead and show them what we mean.
Start!
Great job, Griffin. Way to go. The next minigame is called Flap Hurdles. Hurdle over the rolling logs and barrels as you race to the finish. No real strategy in this, just lift up the remote when you see a barrel. If you jump over multiple barrels, you may need to flap your Wii remote so you stay in the air. Alright Griffin, go ahead and show everybody what we mean. That was awesome, Griffin. Let's move on to the next mini game. The next mini game is called Puzzle Pickup. Complete as many two-piece puzzles as you can before time is up. The ones with the me face are worth 2 points. Our tip for this game is to stay in the center and then move quickly to grab the piece that you need. Pay special attention to the me faces, as the instructions indicate those are worth 2 points. Alright Griffin, go ahead and show everyone how to do this game. Okay, you see some faces.
Start!
Way to go, honey. Let's move on to the next mini game. The next game is called Moon Landing. Avoid the asteroids and race to land on the moon first. Look at that view. Our tip for this game is pretty straightforward. You do want to try to avoid the asteroids, but if you hit an asteroid when you are tilted going down, the asteroid will actually help you reach the moon first. Let's try to demonstrate, Griffin. Do your best. Looks like you didn't need to hit any of the asteroids and you were able to win. Any of our friends out there ever want to become an astronaut? Comment below and let us know. Alright, let's keep moving on. The next mini game is called Quicker Chipper. Chip as many golf balls into the cup as you can before time runs out. Okay, all you do in this game is lift the Wii remote up vertically until you see the line, and then swing when it reaches the line. Did you all know that Goblin Jorg, Goblin Griff's brother, is a champion youth golfer? We'll go ahead and put a link up above in one of the cards so you can check out some of Goblin Jorg's golf videos. Alright Griffin, go ahead and show everybody how to do this. let's see what's the next minigame. The next minigame is called Follow Your Face. Can you follow the cup that's hiding your ball? Correct answers are worth an additional point each round. Okay, in this one you can either use your Wii remote and move your hand as you see your face move, or just visualize where your cup is moving. This game sometimes ends in a tie a lot, but let's see what happens. Go ahead, Griffin.
Start! Finish!
Looks like you're able to win, Goblin Griff. Great job. Let's move on to the next minigame. The next minigame is called Maze Daze. It's a race to the middle of the maze. On the way, you'll have to deal with 2 dizzy spinners. Which way is up? Okay, in this game, when you hit one of those dizzy spinners, you have to go in the opposite direction of normally of what you're thinking. Go ahead, Griffin. Show them what we mean.
Start!
You won, Griffin. Great job, honey.
Finish!
Let's see what the next minigame is. The next minigame is called Chopper Hoppers. Fly your helicopter around and try to pick up as many me characters as possible, 1 or 2 at a time. Alright, fly around.
Start!
Great job, Griffin. Looks like you got first. Alright, let's see what the next minigame is. The next minigame is called Hammerheads. Hit the moles with your hammer to earn points. Brown ones are worth 1, and golden ones are worth 3. Okay, our tip for this game is to try to stay in the center so you could go up, down, left, and right fast. Of course, if you see a golden mole, you want to hit that one if you can. Alright, Griffin, show them how to do it.
Start!
Looks like you're able to win, Griffin. Good job. Let's keep going along the mini games. The next mini game is called Cosmic Capers. It's a good old-fashioned space race. When you fly through the pink rings, you'll get a super speed boost. Keep hitting that number 2 button as fast as you can and use a directional pad to move around around the circles. Okay, Griffin, show them how to do it. Job, Griffin. Way to come strong at the last minute. The next game is called Rope Sling. Grab the rope, swing back and forth to build up your momentum, and let go to sling as far as you can. Alright, our tip for this game is pretty straightforward. Just swing up and down as fast as you can. Don't let go until you see your me facing forward. Hopefully you'll get a great angle and propel yourself to victory. Okay, Griffin, go ahead and show everybody.
Start!
That's a good score. Let's see if it'll hold up. Way to go, Griffin. Looks like you're able to win. The next game is called Face Flip. One card in each row has your me face on it. The first player to flip over all 3 of his or her cards wins. This game is a lot like concentration if you play it at home. Sometimes it takes a little luck depending on what order you get to play the game. Alright, Griffin, let's show our friends how we play the game.
Start!
Look at that. Good job, Griffin.
Finish.
Let's see what's next. The next game is Risky Railroad. When this railroad splits into 3 tracks, only 2 will do. One is always a dead end. Good luck. Okay, this is one of the truly random Mii games. You just go ahead and guess which way you want to go. There's no real strategy you could use to win.
Start. Finish.
Look at that, Griffin got lucky. They all went to the center and he went to the right. Way to go, Griffin. We'll take it. Let's see what's the next mini game. Oh, looks like you finished the second row. And we just have the third row to finish. Some of our favorites. The next game is Zombie Tag. Zombies? Don't let them tag you or you'll turn into one. On the bright side, you'll get to chase the other players. Alright, in this game we recommend staying away from the other CPUs and hope that the zombies will trap them in a corner. Try not to stay in a corner. It's very hard to move out of a corner. Alright, Griffin, show our friends what we mean.
Finish.
Great job, Griffin. Way to go. Let's see what's next. The next game is Flag Fracas. This is one of Goblin Jor's favorite games. It's a mad dash to the flag. Grab it first to win, but be careful not to jump the gun. Do it twice and it's a DQ, which is short for disqualification. Okay, when you hear the gun sound, Griffin, make sure you just shake the Wii remote up and down as fast as you can. Hit the letter A button if you need to do a quick jump at the end. Alright, Griffin, show our friends what to do.
Finish.
Way to go, Griffin, way to go. The next game is called Smile Snap. Snap a photo of as many smiles as you can. You only get one shot at it though, so wait for the right moment. Usually if you take the picture when you see about 6 faces, you should be able to win this game. Alright, Griffin, show everybody what we mean.
Finished.
Way to take pictures. Let's keep going on to the next minigame. The next minigame is called Dicey Descent. Choose left or right and cross your fingers. If you're unlucky, you'll get zapped. 2 zap and it's over. Well, this is one of those truly random games as well. All you could do is choose left or right and hope you win. Do your best, Griffin.
Start.
Good job, Griffin. Way to get first. Let's see what the next minigame is. The next minigame is called Space Brawl. It's a good old-fashioned space brawl. Fly into your opponents or throw space junk at them to rack up points. Usually if you collide into them and just punch them with the number 2, you'll rack up a lot of points. That's our experience. Go ahead and show them how to do it, Griffin. Way to go, Griffin. Let's see what the next minigame is. The next minigame is called Stopwatchers. Stop your clock at the time shown at the top. Your clock will be hidden after a few seconds, so try to keep count. Alright, in this one we recommend you visually or mentally or out loud do the countdown or count up. Let's show them what we mean, Griffin. We're down to number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Finish.
Looks like you did it. Way to go, honey. Let's see what the next minigame is. We really hope you're enjoying our tutorial on how to play the Wii Party minigames. If you like our tips, please make sure you like and subscribe. It really means a lot to us. The next game is called Friendly Face Off. It's a race to place the 6 pieces of your face back together. No real strategy here, just make sure you know when to twist your Wii remote to get your face at the right angles. Alright, Griffin, go ahead and show everybody how to play this game. Way Way to go, Goblin Griff. Way to go.
Finish.
Let's see the next minigame. Looks like the next minigame is called Barrel Daredevil. Stop the falling barrel as close as you can to your meat. It takes a true daredevil to excel at this game. It takes nerves of steels, but hit that A right when you see the barrel as close to the top of your head without hitting it as you can. Okay, Goblin Griff, show everybody how to do this.
Start. Finish.
Way to go, honey. Way to go. Let's see what's next. The next game is called Spotlight Fight. Don't get caught without a spotlight. The last player left shining wins. Our tip for this game is to stay in the center of the stage and quickly run to a spotlight as soon as you see it. Alright, Griffin, show.
Start.
Way to go, Griffin. The next game is called Shudder Pup. See who could snap the most puppy photos. A red viewfinder means it's in focus. Blurry shots don't count. This game is pretty straightforward. Move your directional pad around until you see the little puppy and snap as many photos as you can. There will be an arrow pointing in the direction the puppy is if you're way off. Keep going, Griffin.
Start. Finish.
Way to go, Griffin. Way to go. Looks like you just got, I think, 2 more. Yep, 2 more mini games left. The next mini game is called Crybabies. Calm down your crying baby by rocking it in rhythm with a beating heart. That'll bring a smile to its face. Okay, our tip for this game is sometimes you just need to use one hand and rock the Wii remote when you see that flashing heart. Give it a try, Griffin.
Start.
Way to go, Griffin.
Finish.
Okay, and the final minigame. The final minigame is called Lucky Launch. The only thing you need to win this minigame is luck. Pick one of the 4 fireworks and hope for the best. As the instructions indicate, this game is pure luck. What we normally recommend is just choose any of the fireworks and hope for the best. Griffin usually likes to choose his favorite color, which is green. Alright, Griffin, go ahead. Let's see if you can win this.
Start.
There you have it. Goblin Griff has shown you how to win on each of the 4-player minigames on Wii Party. Once again, we really hope you enjoyed watching Goblin Griff's tutorial on how to play these minigames. If you have found his tips and our tips to be helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. It really means a lot to us. Good job, Goblin Griff.